Have you ever wondered what it really means to face impossible odds, to walk into a world that seems designed to crush you at every turn? That is the life Subaru Natsuki steps into every single day. From the moment he arrives, Subaru is thrust into danger, confusion, and despair. He doesn't understand the rules, he doesn't have power at his command, and yet somehow he is expected to survive. He is tested again and again, not with small challenges, but with the kind of trials that break most people, and break he does over and over. Each mistake, each failure, each death carves deep into his spirit. He screams, he cries, he wishes it could end, and yet something within him refuses to let him stay down. There is a spark, tiny and fragile but persistent, that refuses to be snuffed out. Subaru's world is merciless, friends die, enemies are everywhere, even the very rules of life itself seem to conspire against him. Every step forward seems met with punishment. And yet in the darkest moments, something remarkable happens. He learns, he adapts, he tries again. Death is not the end for Subaru, it is a teacher. Every time he dies, he remembers. Every mistake becomes a lesson. In that memory, in that knowledge, there is a strange kind of power, a chance to take what once destroyed him and turn it into a weapon for survival. He faces betrayal, he faces isolation, he faces fear beyond anything most people could imagine, and he does not turn away. Even when the world screams that he should give up, he does not. Even when despair is absolute, he finds a way to rise. Each time Subaru fails, it is more than just a setback. It is a mirror held up to him, showing the limits of his courage, the fragility of his hope, but with each reflection he grows. He sees what he lacks, he sees what must change, and slowly he learns not just to survive, but to endure, to fight, and to carry the weight of his world with him. It is not a story of instant triumph. There is no magic in avoiding pain, no glory in effortless victory. Subaru's victories are forged in suffering, honed by loss, tempered by the knowledge that each step forward might be his last. Persistence in Subaru's world is not simple, it is not easy. It is not neat, it is raw, messy, painful, and relentless. It demands everything, his strength, his mind, his courage, even his heart, and yet with all of that demanded, he gives it. He refuses to stop, he refuses to accept that failure is final. And through it all, he discovers a truth that is buried beneath the chaos and death. That resilience is not something you are born with, but something you build through each trial, each setback. It is built in the moments where you feel weakest, in the moments where hope seems impossible, in the moments where you feel like giving up. Every fall, every scream, every tear, they are not meaningless. They are the foundation of strength. They are the evidence of someone who refuses to break. They are the proof that the spirit can endure, even when the body cannot. Subaru's journey is long, filled with pain and with learning. It is filled with moments of triumph so small they might be overlooked by others, but to him, they are monumental. A single survival, a single understanding, a single connection made in a cruel and uncaring world, these are victories. They are the milestones along a path that is never straight, never easy, and never guaranteed. And yet, despite all of this, despite every death, every heartbreak, every loss, Subaru continues. Each time he falls, he does not remain there. Each time the world strikes him down, he rises again, even when the odds are hopeless. Even when the despair is complete, he finds the courage to try once more. There is a lesson in that, one that reaches beyond the fantasy of his world. It is not in avoiding failure, not in expecting success to be given, not in waiting for life to be easy. It is in the act of rising, in the commitment to try again, in the refusal to accept that the first failure defines you. Every moment of struggle, every tear, every scream contributes to the strength that will carry him forward, shaping not just survival, but transformation. And as Subaru moves forward moment by moment, struggle by struggle, a pattern emerges. Pain transforms into wisdom, fear transforms into courage, loss transforms into determination. What once seemed like endless suffering becomes the fuel for a spirit that will not be broken. It is a journey without a guarantee, without a promise of reward. And yet it is beautiful because it is real. Because it shows the depth of endurance possible when one refuses to surrender. Because it proves that even in the darkest, most hopeless moments, there is a chance to rise again. And so Subaru rises over and over. Every failure, every death, every heartbreak is met not with surrender, but with persistence, with learning, with courage, with strength. Each time he gets up, he carries not only himself, but the lessons of all he has lost. He carries the knowledge that survival is not merely a matter of chance, but a testament to determination, insight, and resilience. Subaru teaches us that strength is not about never being hurt, and it is not about having everything work out. Strength is about standing up after being knocked down, understanding what went wrong, and facing the next trial with even more resolve. His story reminds us that life itself is unpredictable, that failure is inevitable, but it is also temporary. The moment we rise, we claim our power. The moment we refuse to give in, we find who we truly are. Every death, every heartbreak, every bitter loss he endures is part of a larger journey. And through this, he grows, not in spite of the pain, but because of it. His failures aren't endings, they are beginnings. Each struggle gives him perspective, resilience, and insight into the challenges ahead. He carries forward the weight of experience, learning what is necessary to survive, to endure, and ultimately to persevere. Subaru's journey is not just about survival, it is about transformation. It is about discovering the strength that lies within every fail, the courage hidden behind every tear, and the perseverance waiting to be claimed after every fall. In his struggle, we see a truth that transcends fiction, that every time we get back up, we grow stronger. Every challenge survived, every mistake learned from, every fall endured, shapes us into something greater than we were before. Subaru's journey is proof that strength comes from persistence.